Hey guys, Connor here with Tech Guide, and today I've got another awesome tutorial for you guys. We're going to learn today how to make a cool YouTube intro for our videos, and we're going to be doing this in Sony Vegas Pro 8.0. You can use any Sony Vegas for this though. Alright, let's get started. So first, let's see what we're going to be making today. Alright, I mean it's decent, not too bad, not horrible, but it's pretty good. So let's get started now on how to do this. We're going to first go to insert at the top, and then we're going to insert a video track. Now on this video track here, we're going to grab a background texture. I'm going to use this Flecked texture that I just recently downloaded. Now we're going to pull that out to about 10 seconds, and then we're going to go to insert again and insert another video track. On this video track, we're going to go to insert again and insert a text media. Then we're going to highlight all this text and type in whatever you want. So after you've got that typed in, you're going to make it a 60 font, go to effects, and give it the shadow to give it that nice little shadow under it. So after that, you can X out of that and go to your event pan crop. On this, for this first keyframe, we're going to pull this all the way into that ball right there. So after it's pushed all the way in like that, make a keyframe at the end and pull it out to the very edge. Like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be all the way at the end. It doesn't really matter where it is because we're going to move it over here to get it out of the way. So now over here we're going to make another keyframe, and this is how we're going to do that twitch effect. So first move it and go to your top left corner, put it like so. You can turn it the other way, it doesn't really matter. Then move your timeline bar over, make a new keyframe, and go to our bottom right hand corner, turn it, move it to the bottom right hand corner like that, pull it over again, make another keyframe, go to top right hand corner, turn it, let's say like that, okay, and then pull it over again 2 times to the right, keyframe, and turn it on the bottom left hand corner. So it looks like that. Now we're going to grab all these little keys on the keyframes, or these little keyframes I should say, not keys, and drag them just as they were over to the right, all the way to the right on this timeline bar down here. Okay, so we've got our 4 Twitch keyframes here, and then this was the one that we originally made earlier. We're going to pull that one right under that one again, so they all overlap. Now, when we X out of this and we play it, it might be hard to see, but this is what it looks like. See, I don't know if you can see it very well, but to me it looks awesome. Also, you could give this a fade offset so it comes in a little later, so you don't see the little white edges around it at the very beginning. So far it looks good. Now I'm not going to go through and do the movies and reviews too, but I'll go right to the tech guide part. Since this is 5 seconds and we need a slight gap in between this one and the next text media, I'm going to move this out about there. Now, go to Insert, New Video Track, Insert, Text Media. On this text media, this is where I'm going to write my big thing, Tech Guide. And then I'm going to go to effects. Oh, sorry, no, we're going to go and make this a 60. Then we're going to go to effects and go draw shadow again. So this is what we have. Now, when it's here, we want to move it just as little bit to the right as we can, like that. Then we can take this and pull it back so that they line up. So after it goes through this twitch, it'll come up with the tech guide. But we need to go to our video effects, and this is where it starts to get a little more complicated, so pay attention. Now, we're going to go to our video effects tab and go to our Gaussian blur. Then we're going to go to medium blur and drag that right on top there. Now at the beginning, we want to make that really blurred out so you can't even see it. And then right about there, we're going to pull it down to 0 with a new keyframe. You can add new keyframe, or if you edit, it'll show it by itself. So now, after we do our twitch effect, it comes in with the tech guide smoothly like that. You can edit, play around with it as much as you want, move this keyframe over, whatever. I think that looks great right now. So then we're going to go to our video effects tab again and grab our radial blur. And we're going to use a weak fixed radius right now. Drag it right on top of the tech guide texture again. And we have to use this second one again, this one, because our Gaussian blur is right above it. So we got to use the second keyframe bar down here, second timeline. So then we're going to move this keyframe, make this keyframe 0. Make a new keyframe towards the end, add keyframe, and actually we're going to move it over here a little bit more. And on here, we're going to make the strength a 0 again, I'm sorry. And then at the very end, new keyframe, and pull the strength to 9454, something around there. Something strong. Oops, I grabbed it over. I like the 9454 or the 9636. Then hit the X. You can play around with these keyframes, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So far, we've got our twitch effect with the tutorials coming in with a nice outer zoom, I guess. And I did forget to do one thing. We gotta do the event pan crop. Go to the very end, add keyframe, and zoom in just a little bit. Not too much because we don't want it to be too dramatic. So we've got our twitch, and then we've got the nice little Gaussian blur coming in. And then, as you could see, or maybe you can't, but to me it looks awesome, the radial blur. Now, you're probably wondering, what about that big flash at the end? For that flash, we got to go to transitions. And click on our flash, grab the hard flash, drag it right to the end there. Now, you can just exit out and grab the hard flash also and put it on the background texture. And exit out also. So, when it comes in, you've got your tech guide, nice. The radial blur, and it looks awesome. So basically, if you do more than just the tutorials, if you do movies and reviews like I did, or something of that sort, you're gonna need to leave a space as I did in between them, and then do that for all of them. Maybe make this bar down, or the background texture, a little longer. So basically, that is it. Very simple. If you have questions or anything, feel free to leave comments. And also, I want to see if this helped you. So leave a video response. I'll watch it, and I'll let you know how good I think it is or what I think you need to do to improve it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great happy new year, and I wish you the best of luck in 2010. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.